Shalom everyone. Today we will attempt to break the scarcity mindset and practice contentment daily because it's not a personality type. Enough for today. Today is day 19 of the Omer. Every morning in the wilderness, each person gathered exactly what they needed for the day. No more, no less. And here is the detail that is easy to miss. When they measured what they had gathered, those who had gathered more did not have more, and those who had taken less did not have less. Every single person had exactly the right amount. The manna was not just supernaturally provided, it was supernaturally equalized. And God made sure that no one had too much and no one had too little. The wilderness was the original school of enough. Exodus chapter 16 verse 18. Whoever gathered much had nothing left over, and whoever gathered little had no lack. Each of them gathered as much as he could eat. 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 6 and 8. Now godliness with contentment is great gain. If we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. Philippians chapter 4 verses 11 and 12. Paul says, I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content. Whatever the circumstances, I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. Paul quotes the manna passage directly when he is writing about generosity in 2 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 15. He says, whoever gathered much had nothing left over, and whoever gathered little had no lack. He applies the manna principle to how the early church shared resources with one another. The lesson of enough was never just personal. It was meant to shape an entire community where no one hoarded, no one lacked, and everyone trusted the same provider. Let's hold up the mirror. We live in a world that is architecturally designed to make you feel like you never have enough. Never enough money, never enough followers, never enough influence, never enough time, and never enough recognition. The scarcity mindset is not just a financial condition, it is a spiritual one. It says, what God has given me is not sufficient. I need more before I can be at peace. And that voice, that constant, restless, comparing, calculating voice, is the opposite of the manna lesson. Contentment is not settling for the less God wants for you. It is trusting that what He has given you today is precisely calibrated for today. Enough is not a ceiling, it is a gift. Write in your journal the area of my life where I most struggle to feel that what God has given me is enough. Is it your finances? Is it your recognition? Is it your relationship? Is it time? You can fill in the blanks. Be specific. The scarcity mindset always has a specific address, and you must find yours. Write 3 things in that same area that you already have, that you often overlook because you are focused on what is missing. Contentment is not denial of what is absent. It is an honest recognition of what is present. Train your eyes to see the manna that is already on the ground before you grieve what is not there. Say this aloud today, not as a feeling, but as a decision. What God has given me today is enough for today. I receive it fully. I will not spend today's provision mourning tomorrow's uncertainty. Say it until you mean it, even a small part of it. That is where contentment begins, not with a feeling, but with a choice. Enough is not a ceiling, it is a gift, and it is already in your hands. We are 31 days to Pentecost. See you tomorrow.